The journey to Antarctica begins deceptively calm. But the Southern Ocean is a sleeping giant, waiting to wake.
As we cross the 60th parallel, the temperature plummets.
The first drops of rain are a warning sign.
Here, the weather changes not by the hour, but by the minute.
We are entering the most isolated place on Earth.
Visibility drops to near zero as the storm approaches. The Drake Passage is known as the ship graveyard for a reason.
Sensors detect a massive low-pressure system ahead.
There is no turning back now. The storm is here.
This is what sailors call the Drake Shake.
Gravity loses its meaning as the ocean takes control.
From above, the vessel looks defenseless against nature.
Walls of water, heavy as concrete, hammer the steel hull.
Darkness brings a new level of terror to the crew. The bow plunges into the abyss, then fights to rise again.
Imagine looking out your window and seeing only the deep sea.
One wrong move, one engine failure, and it's over. The currents here collide to create waves found nowhere else. We are at the mercy of the furious 50s winds.
Then, the rogue waves appear. Unpredictable monsters.
Surrounded by liquid walls, the horizon disappears.
A direct hit can shatter reinforced glass like paper. The screaming wind drowns out the sound of the engines. Survival is not guaranteed in the Southern Ocean. You can't outrun a wave that moves faster than a train. Anything not bolted down is instantly claimed by the sea. In the dark, you hear the roar before you see the wall. The stress on the ship's keel is immense. They often come in threes, giving no time to recover. But water isn't the only enemy. Ice is the killer. Freezing spray adds tons of weight to the ship instantly. Icebergs hide between the swells, like silent assassins. Navigating blind through a frozen minefield. The water is heavy, thick with slush, slowing us down. When waves hit the ice, the explosion is deafening. No rescue helicopters can fly in these conditions.
The ocean throws blocks of ice like cannonballs. A collision here means sinking in minutes. The cold seeps through the steel, freezing everything inside. The Southern Ocean at night is the stuff of nightmares.
Inside, the crew holds on for dear life.
A power blackout is the ultimate fear. Nature puts on a terrifying light show. If you fall overboard, you are gone forever.
A distress signal here is often a cry into the void.
You feel completely alone on the edge of the world.
The wind howls like a banshee through the rigging.
The pressure on the hull is reaching critical levels.
Dawn breaks, but the nightmare continues. We are now in the heart of the cyclone. 100 feet of water suspended in the air.
It forces you to contemplate your own insignificance.
The engines scream as they fight gravity.
Steel bends and snaps under the ocean's fury. There is no up or down, only chaos.
Fear is the constant companion of the Antarctic sailor. For a moment, the ship is completely swallowed.
She fights her way back to the butt.
Passing ships offer no comfort, only collision risk.
We are sailing directly into the monster's eye.
Mechanical failure in a storm is a death sentence.
Even the safety equipment is being destroyed. The ocean is trying to find a way inside.
Every layer of protection is being tested.
Millions of dollars lost to the deep in seconds. We are flying blind with no radar.
Experience is the only thing keeping us afloat.
She's listing, and she's not rolling back.
If the engine dies, we turn broadside to the waves. One hand for the ship, one hand for yourself.
Days turn into nights, and the gray never ends.
Only the albatross feels at home in this hell. The sea boils with the energy of the storm.
The salt water eats away at the steel constantly.
The sky presses down, crushing the horizon.
It forces you to contemplate your own insignificance. It forces you to contemplate your own insignificance.
Surfing a 5,000-ton steel beast down a mountain. The rain feels like needles on exposed skin. A blood-red sunset is a sailor's warning. The giants of the south, tabular icebergs. Where the unstoppable ocean meets the immovable ice. A narrow path between destruction and freezing. Ancient ice, thousands of years old, melting in the storm. Life exists here, but it is tough as nails. The ship is now a ghost, cloaked in white.
90% of the danger is hidden underwater.
Finally, the jagged teeth of Antarctica appear. Finally, the jagged teeth of Antarctica appear.
Seeking shelter in the shadow of the continent.
Breaking ice while fighting waves is a brutal task. The storm passed us, leaving scars on ship and soul.
We survived.
But the ocean
Always wins eventually.
Every dent tells a story of near disaster.
Antarctica is as beautiful as it is deadly.
This is the price of admission to paradise. Life thrives where humans struggle to survive. Under the southern lights, the terror fades away.
We came, we saw, and we survived the Southern Ocean.
The wildest ocean on Earth waits for our return.